Welcome to Mr. Evilcheese Reviews. Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
And this is our review of the NECA A Nightmare on Elm Street Ultimate Freddy action figure.
30th anniversary!
Yeah, I forgot about that part. And it comes in this cool case. It's very similar to the video game retro things that NECA has been making. But I really like this case. I like the cover on the front.
Yeah, that picture's really cool.
It's based on the cover from the first movie. That picture she looks terrified, which is really awesome. And there's a picture of Freddy on the front, looking pretty happy.
That's the top.
And in case you're not a very knowledgeable Freddy person, this is the Robert Englund version, not the remake version, which I did not like that movie at all. I thought I would. I thought I would be okay because the guy who played Rorschach was playing him. And he didn't do too bad at him. It just, overall the movie was meh. I didn't like it. But, yeah, Robert Englund's always going to be Freddy to me. Unless they somehow do it better, but I doubt it.
He just played the part really well.
Mm-hmm. Like he made him who he is.
Mm-hmm.
But this opens up just like the video game figures. And then you can see inside. And there's a picture of Freddy over there. It'd be cool if they would include like a movie picture, like on the video games includers, a video game picture. But I don't know, maybe they weren't allowed, I don't know. But they got one up there. I don't know. But that's cool, I guess. And there you can see all of his accessories. That's a ridiculous amount of accessories.
Got lots of heads.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one on the top.
Yeah. And his legs are not articulated because if you've bought the Freddys, all their legs were the same leg sculpt that couldn't move except for the feet. So it's cool. Now he has some articulation. And I believe, according to Fu, he's got the same shirt as the originals.
Hey, I can see crotch flesh.
What? Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to look at that. But,
I love that he comes with that phone.
Now for me, this would be like, well, almost this would be the Ultimate Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1 Freddy. Because Part 1's the only one where he's got no stripes on his sleeves. And I prefer him with stripes on his sleeves. And also because they made the Freddy that had like the super long arms.
I like that one.
Yeah, that was from Part 1. So it seems like they should have been included for this to be Ultimate Freddy. But they're not included. But if you already have them, I'm assuming you could probably pop the arms out and stick them in. So we'll try that. But yeah, Ultimate Freddy for me would, you can make just about every version. Like not every single little thing he did in the movies, but just like maybe have striped sleeves, no striped sleeves. Maybe a couple of different looks. Like this version has like the ripped up face. I like the version in Part 2 where it's just like more just wrinkly and evil looking. Okay, we need to open this. Just like on the Batman retro video game figure by NECA, the box up here on this tab was hard to open. And Zombie Cat figured out how to open it by sticking a ruler into here and then just popping it up. Yeah. And it comes up pretty easily without ripping it. Because it feels like if you try to force it, it'll rip. Okay, so I found out about this from Fu, who said he bought this and took the shirt off. And he actually has wounds underneath. Like, his wounds and his burned spots, like they actually sculpted it on there. Like,
even though they didn't paint it.
Yeah. It's
it
like,
still looks really cool though.
You can't see it through the shirt, so it's like weird that they would sculpt it. I mean, I guess it was just in case. Maybe they needed it. I don't know. But it looks cool. It would be nice if they would just painted it in case you want to take his shirt off for some weird reason.
Maybe you think he's sexy.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd have to have arms with sleeves on them. So that would look kind of weird.
Yeah. That's okay, so you can switch the arms and put, if you have the other one, you can put the long arms on there. And what's cool is you can make his legs bend. Because if you remember in the scene, he's crouched down running like a monkey at her like this. So it's cool that you can do that.
And the color matches pretty good. It's not exact, but it's pretty close.
But it's pretty much the same color as the one that it comes with, so.
Oh yeah, it is.
That's pretty cool there. Now, I know not all the heads are going to match up, because, I mean, look at the color of this head. It's super reddish
It doesn't
pink.
match the one it's on.
Well, no, it doesn't go to this one. But still, it's cool you can switch them, so... Kind of like this is the Ultimate Freddy, if you think of it that way, because I could probably put some of the striped sleeved ones on here. You just have to have the other figures. Okay, so there he is. And, yeah, he does have the same shirt as all the other ones. He's just kind of up. So it's kind of weird if you're putting him into straight standing up pose. The shirt's just kind of stuck up. So that's kind of odd. They should have just gave more of a straight shirt that went down. And if you put him in a weird pose, then it just wouldn't fold, that's all. It just looks kind of weird. But yeah, that crotch thing needs painted, I think.
Yeah, that really sticks out. It's just such a color difference.
But if they had to call one of these Freddys the Ultimate Freddy, this would be the one. Because it just got so many accessories. It's got for the first time, these highly articulated legs.
He's got knees!
Yeah.
It's a miracle!
Freddy is really animated in his movies, so you need to be able to put him in crazy poses. And he just comes with this glove. You know, he has different versions and does different things with the glove through the movies, but this is the one version you get for this.
That was pretty cool looking, though.
Yeah. You could probably switch it out with some of the others.
Seems like that one has really long blades on it.
Yeah.
I like them.
See, I don't know if they consider this Ultimate Freddy for this particular first movie, or if they're going to make Ultimate Freddys for the different movies. I don't know if that's what their plan is or what.
That head that he has on is definitely my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I like that face.
That's his favorite of the... Well, I would only consider these the two main heads for this, because this is more of like a, I don't know, like a gimmicky head, like one of the...
Yeah.
No one would see that and say, hey, that's Freddy. No, that's a guy with no face. I mean, he does that, but I'm just saying it's not like one of his main heads. Both of these heads are for the same figure, but they're very different color.
Yeah.
I
noticed as soon as you took them out of the package, especially on the first head he had on, the side of it is gray.
Oh, yeah. He pointed out
very gray.
Yeah, maybe it's just supposed to be a burn. It's on the other side, too.
Yeah, I mean, I makes sense that they would have some gray on it, like, because he's burned that, but that just seems like a lot.
I kind of hope they make Ultimate Freddy for Part 2, because I think he looks the best in Part 2. Out of any of the movies, that's my favorite look for him. I mean, it could be debatable between different people, like maybe that one where he ripped his shirt open and there's faces all over it. That was really cool. But I just thought he looked so evil and freaky in the second movie. See, here's a sculpt from the second movie, where there's not so much rips and tears in his skin, but just the wrinkles and the way they did it. He just looked freaking evil. That's really my favorite look for him out of every movie. He was really serious in that movie too. He wasn't like jokester, pranking people or whatever the hell you would call that, playing around with people. He was just evil, wanted to kill you. He wasn't playing around.
For me, I kind of liked both aspects of him, because I like when he's like fucking with people and being funny. Yeah. But I also like when he's being very evil.
Well, I like both aspects too. I like his humor and I like the evil part. Yeah, like Jason's always been my favorite of the main killers, but Freddy over the last few years has just grown on me so much more and more all the time. Like, I'm really liking Freddy more and more. Still, Jason's my favorite, which is weird because he has like no personality. But yeah,
I would say out of the big slashers that Freddy probably is my favorite.
Yeah, he is really awesome. I really
the silent chopping people thing is...
It's done a lot.
Yeah, a lot of them are like that. And Freddy's pretty unique.
Yeah. And I really like the story of Freddy too, of how, I might get this wrong, tell me if I did, but Wes Craven, when he came up with Freddy, it was based on two things from his childhood that he mixed together. And one was a bully from his school, and the bully's name was Freddy Krueger, apparently. So that's where he came up with the name. And the other part of it was his look, which came from some old guy that he seen walking down the street all the time. All throughout the year, he'd wear a striped Christmas sweater and like a fedora like this, and it just creeped him out, I guess. I think he said he had nightmares of this guy. So that's what made him create Freddy Krueger, I guess. Okay, he comes with bunch of accessories, and one of them, which is cool, is this alternate hand you can put on, where he's tormenting the main girl. I forget her name. I should know it. You know, I'm one of those people where, like, I love the Freddy movies and Jason movies and stuff like that, but then little significant details like a character's name or which director did this or whatever, I always forget that kind of shit. But
I'm like that too. Like, I'm not interested in, like,
facts.
Yeah, like trivia type stuff. I'm like, oh, well. The music too, because there's like people that listen to music and they know every little detail about the band. I'm like, I don't give a shit about the band. I just want to listen to music.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, this is where he's trying to creep her out, and he's like cutting his fingers off in front of her, and like stuff starts squirting up. See, what she should have done is like, oh, that kind of scares me, but maybe if you did a little more, it'd scare me even more. And he'll just keep cutting himself into pieces until there's nothing left, and then she's free. That's pretty cool. There's a really bright green and yellow goop shooting out of his fingers where he cut them off.
It's like predator blood.
Mm-hmm. As I think Fu pointed out, one of the wounds under his shirt that's sculpted in is where he slices his skin and maggots start falling out. But you can't really see that.
That scene was gross. I liked that because it was nasty.
Mm-hmm. So here's one of the alternate heads. This is where another time where he's trying to scare the people when he rips his face off. He's got the skeleton underneath screaming. It's a really cool part of the movie.
That looks neat.
And you were just mentioning something about the original.
Oh, the pants.
Yeah, the pants on one of the originals.
I always noticed on the old one that his pants look kind of like, almost kind of like parachute pants. They're just like super baggy and drapey, and they look kind of funny. They don't look like dress pants like he usually wears.
Hammer time! And he comes with this face. It's pretty creepy that he comes with a face. And it's been a while since I watched the movie, and I forget what the hell happened with this face. What did he do with this? Blah. I don't think it doesn't go to that. It's just, what the hell? I'll have to look it up. But yeah, he comes with the face. And he also comes with his phone. I definitely remember that.
I love the phone.
The tongue sticks out of the phone and starts licking the girl. It's a really cool accessory. It's really flexible too.
I feel like silly for saying this, but I think that's like my favorite part of the toy is the fucking phone. That was one of my favorite things in the movie. I just thought it was really gross and funny at the same time, because I mean, for me, I'm like not easily grossed out by gore, but the idea of some weird thing licking me is nasty.
Yeah. Okay, this is a head from a different Freddy. I think this is from part 2, where he's mostly just wrinkled, and this is where he does the thing where he cuts his head open and shows the brain. But yeah, some of the heads will match up pretty well. Like, it's not the same color exactly, but like,
it's close enough that you don't really notice it too much.
Yeah, so some of them will fit. And there's the other part 2 Freddy head on there. Yeah. Not really accurate because I didn't switch the sleeves, but so what?
Who farted in here? It smells nasty. Who fuck did it? That's what he's saying. That's why he's making that face, like, ugh, gross.
I suppose since you can remove the shirt on him after you take the arms and head off, that you can remove the arms and head off of this one and probably move this onto there if you even want to do that. So that's cool. So there he is. I think this really is an awesome Freddy figure. It's way better than any of the other ones I made because of all the options and the articulation they included and the accessories. He's just really freaking cool.
Yeah, the only thing that's a little bit crappy about him is that the shirt sticks up like that no matter how you pose him. But other than that, I don't really have any complaints. He's really cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's that little...
Oh yeah, that's an easy fix though.
Yeah, you can paint that easy.
The crotch flesh.
But yeah, I do hope they do a part 2 where you get the striped sleeves and maybe make a shirt that's straight down, doesn't have this wrinkle on the side. And I think it would be damn near perfect.
I mean, if they made the shirt slightly more flexible than it is, you could still pose him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And have the shirt down.
Oh, fell right on you. But yeah, also the hat. They did the hat a little differently. It's a little more flexible than some of the previous ones, I think. It just seems to slide onto his head a little easier and stays on more snug. That's pretty cool.
I'm stealing one of his hats.
Warranty special.
Yes. Can't see though.
So, this Mr. Evilcheese.
But I'm Zombie Cat.
And this Freddy's freaking awesome. You should get him if you're a Freddy fan, because it's definitely the best NECA has made, in my opinion. And thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, you're heavy. Oh, baby, give me some more of that tongue. Oh, yeah. Yeah, come on, Freddy. Oh, yum, that's nice.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe and eat. Oh.